This is today's video analysis for May 10, 2019. Today we're looking at the AUDUSD, the Australian versus US dollar, for today's trade analysis. I know we've already looked at this currency pair this week, but I think it's an interesting one to look at again today as we round out the week. Historically, this pink shaded area right around the 0.7 thousand level, 0.7 thousand, 7,015, the pink shaded area right smack in the middle of the chart has been a significant decision zone. Zoom it out. Let's go out quite a bit, and you can see historically long-term downtrend, and look at all the support that we've seen around this pink shaded area. Blue circles down here is the area that we're looking at. So with that, we know it's a significant barrier. It's a significant decision point for the market, decision zone, if you will, for the market. Now that we see that history here, let's go ahead and zoom it back in, and you can see historically we found support here and bounce back up, support here, bounce back up. Just last week we saw support here again and it bounced back up, but this week we've gotten underneath that zone, and most of the week we have found resistance underneath that pink shaded area. So let's zoom it in again, and you can see the past 5 days holding resistance underneath there, challenged back above it, maybe fooling some people thinking it was going to go and turn around and turn back higher again, but turn right back around, got back underneath the pink shaded area. So definitely something to consider is the fact that we're holding and have so far had the inability to get back above that pink zone. It doesn't mean it won't and can't, it just so far has had the inability to do that. So as long as it stays underneath there, the potential for a continuation of the downtrend is present, and we would look to take advantage of any move in the direction of the trend and momentum back down to our support down here at the yellow shaded area. So any trades that we take right now, difficult to take a long underneath that significant price handles, 0.7 thousand, the 000 level. It's difficult to take a long underneath there. I think the only reason you would buy the AUDUSD right now is that it gets back above that pink zone. So there's not really an opportunity to go long under the pink zone 7,000. So we maybe have an intraday opportunity to take a short underneath that level. Of course, we'll target back to the yellow zone, or maybe even a new low to be made for the Australian dollar. Risk is pretty easy to figure out. We just don't want it to get back above this pink zone. So stop loss is above the pink zone if you decide to go ahead and take the short into the 7,000 level. So for the day today, we're looking at resistance at the pink zone 7,000. Stop loss would be above. We're targeting lower levels. The risk is a break above the pink zone. 4 hour time frame, again, doesn't really change it, just gives us an interesting viewpoint here on the smaller time frame, how the market has been handling this pink shaded area, the 7,000 level. Again, I think it's really solidifying the fact that we don't want to buy right now. It's just such a difficult place to go long, and more likely we'd be looking to be short here. We do have some U.S. news popping up 8:30 Eastern U.S. time. That may have an impact here if it's positive sentiment after the U.S. news, right back down to the yellow zone, or lower, of course. If it is significant, we could see it go lower as well. We need to see U.S. dollar find its feet. The U.S. dollar finding its feet, finding a base of support and rallying. We'll look for this to head back lower again. If the U.S. dollar can't and stumbles a bit, we may see this turn right back above the pink zone. So that's the risk in the trade, and there's always going to be risk. So at least at this point, we have lower risk for selling than we have for buying the Australian dollar today.
From Forex Traders Daily, this has been your daily analysis with Ross Mullins. If you would like to get Ross's analysis on all the currency pairs he's watching and all the trades he takes today, join him in his live trade room by clicking on the link below. Please leave any comments you have about today's video in the comments section below.